Tu sais, je fais 200 000 en vente digitale. Mon gros, même ta meuf écoute la ligue. T'as peur de la quand je fais la fête. C'est toi qui passe.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Devin Booker.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. And for Golden State, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with Curry. And it's Horford in at the center. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. So tonight is the first of 2 straight meetings of these teams. Tim, a mini-series, if you will.
Yeah, and I love this, Kevin. It's all about the adjustments from game to game. Fascinating to see these 2 coaching staffs look ahead to the next game and how they can adjust to what just happened.
It kind of has a playoff feel to it because you have the same scheme you're facing back to back.
Absolutely gives you an idea of what you're going to be facing when you are in a playoff series with very little time to adjust for the next game. What a pure stroke by Booker. Right back at you.
From deep, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there. And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Horford, good.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Williams for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Nice game for the Warriors. It was a loss to the Suns. Curry kicks to Curry. Outside Butler. And the Warriors, another 3.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Got that one up quick.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Shoots the 3. That one doesn't go.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night. And the technical free throw is good.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shoot.
Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back over to you.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Shots good by Booker.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging 15 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
Well, we've seen he has the ability to absolutely light it up. Sometimes it's just about getting the opportunity.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
And again for three.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the fourth most made in a single season. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard. We look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Number 1, Stephen Curry. Devin Booker is second.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both. So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Shots good by Williams.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Sinks the triple. Santos has got his second basket of the night.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
That's good from Allen on the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Santos. And another 3 for Golden State.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And O'Neal gets it to go. Warriors leading by 3. Curry passes to Santos. And another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Lets it fly from 18. And Moody pulls it down. Pass to Santos. Over Allen. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And here is Williams. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Santos. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moses Moody. He's out there with Podziemski. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Santos in at the power forward position. It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Santos and the Warriors, another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Curry's checked in. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. The Warriors, number 1.
Now, the beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
And the Suns miss again. Warriors leading by 11. Takes a three. Connects again from distance.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. There's the triple. And another three for Golden State.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
That's a two from Butler. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Butler's got 8 points in the quarter. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Kevin?
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much. Good! Another from three.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Here's Santos. And the Warriors, another three.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Suns trail by 17. Iguodala, no good. Here's Moody. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
We're seeing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Latrey, good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And the Suns another three.
And that's the point guard in Booker. You see right there on that beautiful pass.
Outside for Curry. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he's good on the three ball. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
And that makes it 2 three-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Wasted no time on that one. 13 points for Allen.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Good on the triple.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Iguodala's got 11 points.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Booker with a deep three. And Moody pulls it down. Here's Curry with the three. Connects again from distance.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most threes in a season. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And guys, he's been cooking out there.
Wait, what's he cooking?
Whatever it is, he's been cooking it up, and he's gonna.
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out. And that is our...
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. On the court for the Suns, perimeter pair for them will be Booker and Brooks. O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point. And here's Green outside. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Warriors. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question. And after seeing a 3-hit on the other end, Steph reminds people who he is.
Warriors leading by 21. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got 27 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Brooks, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Curry outside, and the Warriors, another 3.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And the wide open shot from Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And the basket by Curry.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
He is one of the elite scoring guards in our league, and we've come to expect these big nights from Booker.
Curry kicks to Butler. There's the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Goodwin's checked in for the Suns. From the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Chalk up 2 there.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Here's Santos. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Williams finds Brooks. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Brooks has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Here's Santos. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Outside Curry. Goodwin with the steal. Brooks from outside. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Well, if Green is taking quick shots like that, it speaks to how confident he is.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Let's look at the numbers for Curry. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And here's Brooks from outside. Drills the 3-pointer. Brooks has got 26.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Connects from 3-point range.
give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Williams. And he has 28 points for the game.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Brooks, the pass to Goodwin. And the Suns another three.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Drills it from outside. Goodwin's got his second bucket of the night.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
Here's Santos. Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Williams can't get it to go. The three connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Quentin Post. Then there's Brandon Pajemski and Richard.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And the basket by Curry.
He was red hot from the three in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Booker, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the Warriors, another three.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Pass to Santos for three. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And he comes up with the deuce.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Santos has got 55.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage.
And again for three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. A three ball, and another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Booker the pass to Allen. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Allen's got 19 points.
Yeah, putting up a big number right now in that scoring column. It's been a great night for Grayson Allen, and he has maintained his rhythm as the game is going on.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. O'Neal's checked in for Dunn, and it's Green in for Goodwin. Curry with the bucket.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, good. Another from three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
Oh, I love it right there. Grayson Allen taking that personally, and he couldn't wait for that clapback three.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting.
And as we head to the final.
And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keep knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Here's Santos. Good, another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Pass to Santos. O'Neal comes with the double team. Back to Curry for the three. And another three for Golden State.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. And the Suns call time. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Checked in for the Warriors. Mark Williams is checked in for the Suns. Brooks comes in for Green. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shots good by Williams.
And coaches love to see points coming from an inbounds play. That's why you practice it.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Again, what an avalanche.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
That one's not going to go. Three-pointer. And another three for Golden State.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Well, as we approach the halfway point of the season, how hard is it for the top teams to keep their foot on the gas pedal?
Sustaining excellence in playing winning basketball over the long season really requires great concentration. But the truly great teams find a way to get it done.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's De Silva in at the 3.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
And here's Curry for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Orlando moving the ball around. From deep, Bain hits a three-pointer.
And Bain picking up the phone with no hesitation. What an answer.
Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's Curry for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Their last encounter in Orlando.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end. Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
No doubt. Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
The baseline J is on the way, and Banchero with a bucket on the assist from Suggs.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
And stolen by Green. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Paolo Banchero.
The moment this guy steps on the hardwood, you know what time it is. Offense, defense, transition, it doesn't matter where the game goes. He's going to be the one dominating things. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Graham.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Carter, good. Carter's got 6.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bain, always looking to move it.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 4-point game. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Santos has checked in for Horford. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wagner for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Shooting in rhythm. Wagner practices these shots all the time.
The 3 from Curry. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. 16 16 points for him.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
The Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Curry. Butler surveying the floor. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
And another three for Orlando.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
The three is up. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And here's Curry for 3. Kept alive. Pass to Butler. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in. Butler's got 8.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Intercepted. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Wagner for 3. Knocks down the long J. 9 points in the game.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And indeed,
the previous play is under review.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the replay review center.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
On the court for Orlando, they've got Anthony Black. He's out there with Javon Carter. Paolo Banchero is out there with Wagner. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected. He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Santos, good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The 3 from Banchero. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. The Warriors lead by 6. And here's Butler outside. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. From outside the arc. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Wagner. Banchero's got 10 points in the game. And here's Butler outside. Pure from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 6. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Magic have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And Banchero gets it to go.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Drains the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Puts up a 3. And again, it's Paolo Banchero with a triple. Banchero's got 19 points. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Launches it. And the Warriors with another 3.
Ooh, he's been red hot from three-point range. How long will he keep it up?
Fires from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 21.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Butler draws the attention and kicks to a teammate. Perfection.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Beyond the arc. Shots good by Black.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. A big group substitution here for Orlando. A minute 9 left in the first half. A quick shot there. It's off target. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Anthony Black.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
De Silva with the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
De Silva with the bucket.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Santos has got 33.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And Banchero gets it to go.
And the defense has absolutely no answer for him here in the second quarter. He is torching them from outside.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
Orlando with the ball, trailing by 4, and the basket by Bane.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bane something in rhythm.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Santos has got 36 points.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Banchero. Banchero goes strong down low.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Good if it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
These standings, they tell a story. And so can we, guys. Once upon a time, there was a trio. And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth.
That does it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Orlando trailing here. Butler and Draymond with the 3 and the 4. Seth Curry is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Horford in at the center position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. It's hauled in by the Magic. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And that one's good. Green.
The closer the better for Draymond, but once he's in his comfort zone, he's good to go.
Here's Carter. Horford pulls it in.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Pass to Curry. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. Magic trail by 4. The 3 ball. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Carter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Carter's got 8.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Green for 3. Green able to hit from 3.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Suggs. 11 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's De Silva. Carter. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Carter's got 7 points here in the quarter. Here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. From downtown. Knocks it down from distance. And the Warriors lead by 6.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there. He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Nails it from 3.
Oh, once in a while, Draymond will sneak a 3 by you.
From distance, Paolo.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Carter, good.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Green. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Here's Banchero. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those 3s he feels comfortable taking.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Green for 3. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
And it's in there.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, got that one up quick. Santos has got 45 points.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Three-pointer. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Well, we've come to expect Carter to be good for a steady performance, but tonight he's taking over on the offensive end.
Santos. And the three off target.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Counted. Carter's got 17 points here in the second half.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
He buries it from three.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Carter Jr. has the talent to take over games, showing you how dangerous he can be right now.
And here's Green from the arc. They get it again. The three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Buzzer-beating backbreaker. That pushes the lead to double digits going into...
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, leading by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. They've got Wagner and Caro out there with Anthony Black, and it's Richardson in at the 2. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Oh, got a piece of it. Richardson for 3. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors lead by 12. Here's the 3. Pajimski's shot is good. Pajimski's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From deep, Banchero on target from range.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Santos is checked in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Curry in for Pajimski. Latase's checked in for Orlando. Desmond Bane comes in for Richardson. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the Warriors with another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
The Warriors lead by 13. Launches a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Wagner for 3. The triple drops.
Good to see Wagner knock down the 3.
The Warriors have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight. PA, did you see his elevation? Unbelievable.
Man, he's a powerhouse, isn't he?
And he's actually a human highlight reel.
Another bucket! Wow!
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his combination of talent and relentlessness.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. While we have a moment here, let's take a look at our player of the game. Someone who really took over and earned this award tonight.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight. But we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Ben Carroll wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
And again for three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Suggs against Curry. Buries it from outside.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
The three is in.
You know, it's been a nice evolution to see the three-point shot become a consistent part of what Horford brings to his team.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you
connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
That's the advantage of playing inside out.
The Warriors lead by 15. From deep. Good. Another from three.
He is completely dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone. And again for three.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Good! Another from three.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he could put on. He's taken it to another level, though. 6 seconds separating the shot and again for three.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Wow, what a good! Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down two of the top three spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Irving at the point. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams, and the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
Here's Flag. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
Shot's good by Green.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And stolen by Horford. And Curry has it in the corner. Fires from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
This is what Seth Curry is known for. When defenses don't chase him off that line, guys, he will make them pay.
Got that bucket in no time at all. That's now 8 points for Cooper Flag.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game. And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Curry, good.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Now here's Curry. And again for 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season of 378.
And that one's good. Flag.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
And the rejection by Lively. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach. And Jason Kidd said, Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached, to understand the game at the highest level, and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Guys, back to you.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Fires the 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. The Mavericks trail. From the wing, again, the Mavericks score.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Flag finding ways to succeed offensively on an NBA court.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Najee Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in for Thompson. The Warriors have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Took him no time at all on that one.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Mavericks trail by 3. Lively, that's good.
Well, a point guard's responsibility in part in today's NBA, get their guys going. Kyrie Irving doing just that.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary. The defense a step slow, you can see the results.
Yeah, folks, he shoots a high percentage for a reason. Derek Lively in the painted area.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back. The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly...
Oh, that was something else!
All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag putting on a show with that one.
Santos and the Warriors, another three.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Well, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a... And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Stephen Curry. Moody is out there with Porzingis. And it's Santos and at the power forward. A nice shot by Moody.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Warriors leading by 7. Launches it. And the Warriors, another three.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
That shot a little beyond his normal range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. Take a look at the Warriors. They're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they've got some nice momentum going. We're in the meat of the schedule now, and they're only getting better. Bodes well for the rest of the way.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Nailed from three-point land.
You could see that PJ wanted to answer that three with one of his own, and he does just that.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Golden State, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in the number 1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And of course the Mavericks, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And for the Warriors, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum?
Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. That's 307.
Good, another from 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
And that top mark is owned by Steph Curry. 402 triples set back in 2016, but for now, a new mark for second place.
You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positioned. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches. Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, the Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, gotta happen. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Well, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Curry, what else is new?
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
And that one drops.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Curry, wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Curry's got 23.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Washington, that's good. Warriors leading by 12. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Another three for Dallas.
Wow, how about the range on display from P.J. Washington? That was so deep.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Butler. In the paint. Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler, as tough as they come, competing on the backboards. Nice second chance opportunity.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Washington. Irving with the steal. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. 5 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And the first half is now in the books. The Warriors on top, leading by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
And with All-Star...
Oh, I like the creativity in this group. They can do a lot on their way to the rim, but I bet I can still teach them.
Now let's get back to the game at hand. Stephen Curry has his fingerprints all over that first half. And that's all for us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Cooper Flagg in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Flagg in at the 3 spot. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ. Hard to keep up with an athletic rookie like Flagg. He's ready to outrun everybody.
Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. A 3-pointer off the mark.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Thompson for the triple. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Wasted no time on that one. 36 points for Cooper Flagg.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Warriors.
And the 3-ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for them. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, very effective way to spread out the defense.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in.
And despite what is a lock Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has no let-up. He is chasing excellence.
Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's Curry outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
He has definitely.
And now, yep, this will be a coach team foul.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Answering with a three of his own, Stephen Curry.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Williams, he's checked in for Dallas. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
And the 3-ball is good.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Curry passes to Curry. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mavericks trail by 12. Now, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. From past the arc, Curry. That's good. Curry's got 9.
Curry. Absolutely light you up from the corners. Anywhere on the floor, he's dangerous, but the corners, that's his sweet spot.
And again for 3.
He's got his defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Stolen by Lively. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Lively.
Substitution on the court.
43 seconds left to play in the third. A 3 from Porzingis. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trail by 15. Thompson for 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from 3. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
3-pointer, Butler, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. And then Washington with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, this is one of the best two-way players in the game. Jimmy Butler getting it done offensively.
And it's in there. Washington's got 37.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking.
We're not talking to each other.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Spencer in at the two-guard spot.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Mavericks trail by 18. Marshall gets the bucket.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Jacks up a three. A nice shot by Spencer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Butler passes to Spencer. Back to Butler. A three from Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, the unicorn, Mr. Porzingis, the answer from three, his specialty.
That'll be a 5-second call. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And that game against Houston, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
That one drops for him. Butler's got 16 here in the second half.
Oh, you can see the swagger and the body language. Jimmy Butler is cooking. And he's letting the defense know it.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. It's stolen. It's Curry outside. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 46 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle steps for the Warriors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Shot's good by Middleton.
How about the save there by Middleton? Outsmarting the defense and able to get that second chance look.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. Curry, that's good.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Mavericks with some changes. Washington's checked in for Chris Middleton. Clyde comes in for Marshall. It's top. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence, even when he connects again.
And he has been hot as a kettle in serving up all comers.
And making a little history tonight, as he just tied for the third most 50-point games in league history.
Tied up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
Thompson outside. Another three for Dallas.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Curry passes to Spencer. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Curry finds Butler. Back to Curry. Takes the three. And another three for Golden State.
Well, let someone initiate and create for Jimmy. That's catch-and-shoot opportunity. That's a sweet.
Good, another from three.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it.
And again, another assist.
And what's amazing, he's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and his commitment to keeping everyone else involved.
Well, playing a little long ball. Butler shows you have to respect him even if he enters the parking lot. Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Drops in the tray. Curry's got 55.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Butler from outside. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Washington outside. And good. There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Butler's got 45 points.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close.
Another possession, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie, and another assist for him.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a...
Steph.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks.
Yeah, streets is ours. Come on. Nah, man.